This is the Barkus family plot. Edna Faye Barkus, July 2nd, 1916 to July 15th, 2020. Texas Adventures with Rex. Greenwood Cemetery here in Dallas, Texas. Colonel William H. Gaston, Civil War veteran, Dallas entrepreneur, and his banking partner W.H. Thomas purchased the land from John Cole family here in 1874 and opened up the Trinity Cemetery. In the earliest decades of settlement of Dallas County, many pioneer families had established family graveyards on their farms, and a few rural churches also had created burial ground. Dallas' first community graveyards, the City, Old Fellows, and Masons, and Hebrew Benevolent Associates cemeteries were located near the growing city. Portions of the City and Mason cemeteries remained adjacent to the Dallas County Convention Center. I've been there. I'll show y'all that video sometime. The grave of the Hebrew burial ground were moved in 1950 to Emmanuel L. Cemetery near here. That's right across the street of over here. I've been to that cemetery too. That's where the famous Abraham Zapruder, who filmed the famous Kennedy assassination, is buried at that cemetery, at the Emmanuel L. Cemetery. Well, pretty cool, guys. So they moved a lot of the cemeteries here to construct, and this is kind of a map, kind of shows you. So pretty interesting. The 1940s saw Dallasites enjoying spring visits to Greenwood to view the 3,000 flowering rose redbuds and 300 white flower peach trees. In 1945, Hall Street on the northern boundary was widened and some graves were moved to the interior of the cemetery. Mr. W.H. Gaston. I think I went to his junior high school called W.H. Gaston. Named after him. Cool. Well, here we go, guys. Speaking of W.H. Gaston, here's his sections and his markers and his family. I want to get up here, and he's got a whole section here of all kinds of family members. Let's go say hi. I mentioned the Gastons on the plaque when I first walked in. Some of them I won't be able to read very well, but I'll try my best. Here's father. There you go, Edwin Gaston, 1865 to 1929. Mother, Virginia Malone Gaston, 1865 to 1951. William Henry Gaston, born October 25th, 1640. Oh, wow. No, 1840. I'm sorry. It is 1840. Died January 24th, 1927. Ione Furlow, wife of William H. Gaston, born March 8, 1845, died June 15, 1989. William Henry Gaston Jr., born June 4th, 1875. Died February 10th, 1960. They're in here, so this must be a... There we go. I see the deal. The Reeves. Edward Joseph, March 28th, 1869 to November 22nd, 1931. Must have married into the Gaston family. Anoine Gaston, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize to you. December 17th, 1877 to August 3rd, 1965. Here's somebody here. Frank C., son of W.H. and Ione Gaston, born September 4th, 1872, died January 17th, 1884. Oh, didn't live very long. It's a child. Our boy, it says on top. Get my shadow out of there. There we go. Oh, and you know these are children's whenever they have like a lamb on top or little children's shoes. This is somebody who was lost, and it's hard to read the stone, but they were born July 27th, 1888 and died February 6th, or 26th, 1889. They lived 1 year. That is so sad. Rest in peace, child. All God's children go to heaven. Enjoy. You're a wonderful guardian angel to your family. Private Hackle in 1910. Corporate Eli Smith, January 15th, 1911. Private George S. Berry, 1849 to 1904. Corporal George M. Mason, 1841 to 1910. Private E.B. Hardew, 1833 to 1906. Samuel Corey, Private Samuel Corey, CSA, 1904. Private Allen E. W. Elliott, 1834 to 1903. Private P. Cole, 1844 to 1899. Corporal Granville G. Malone, 1847 to 1911. Private T.J. Riley, 1838 to 1918. Private C. Waller, September 18, 1912. Private Thomas Austin Smith, September 8, 1845 to March 19th, 1918. Private E.B. Johnson, 1906. And William B. Hawkins, no date, CSA. Y'all, thank you very much for your service. Rest in peace. Some of the markers were further in the back at Greenwood Cemetery, so I decided to put the camera in the window and let Oscar lead the way. So y'all enjoy the ride and enjoy the music. Beautiful cemetery. If you're ever in town, I'll bring you over here. I know Lisa from Travel with Lisa has come with me over here. So please come by and say hi. Bye. In memoriam are Union veterans buried Greenwood Cemetery, erected by Daughters of the Union Veterans of the Civil War, 1861 to 1865. Tent number 1, May 30th, 1993, when this memoriam was put up. So all these little graves you see here are all famous people that were actually in the they were Union Army who fought the Civil War. So I'll do a quick little memoriam of them. It's pretty nice. Here's another little memoriam they just put up in 2017. In memory of the Union veterans buried here in Greenwood Cemetery, erected by Colonel Elmer E. Ellsworth, Camp 18 SUVCU, occasioned by the cleaning and rededication of the headstones and monuments. Pretty nice. Oscar says the journey continues. I will be coming back to the Greenwood Cemetery here in Dallas. There's just so much to look at, guys. It's just beautiful. Sorry about the sun, but yeah, there's just so many different roads through here. I've done videos here in the past, so go back and check them out. Greenwood Cemetery, Dallas, Texas. Have fun. I really want to get over to this one. Watch my step here. Isn't that wonderful, guys? There we go. Back it up just a little bit. Wonderful. Get a little closer just to read the epitaph. At rest, sacred to the memory of Jennifer, wife of Thomas H. Scollard, born August 29th, 1860, died June 12th, 1887. Aged 26 years, 9 months, 13 days. Oh, beautiful. I can't read the quote down there. It's gotten so faded. But a wonderful picture. Just beautiful. Oscar, what's next? The Bean family. Robert Henry, May 21st, 1930 to November 8th, 1990. Etta Richer, R-I-C-H Richter, September 23rd, 1934, May 8th, 2014. Was never very good about reading different people's last names. Here's another part of the family, of the Bean family. David Wayne Bean. He was in the U.S. Army in Vietnam, October 5th, 1954 to September 24th, 1998. Thank you for your service. Here's some more of the Richters. Can't read this one too well. I'll try to get as close as I can. Edward Richter, December 12th, 1931 to August 8th, 1985. Paul Anthony Richter, U.S. Army, Vietnam, February 27th, 1938 to February 17th, 1982. Thank you for your service. Here's family, Richters. Edward Carl, 1902 to 1977. Louise Frazier, 1905 to 1987. It's pretty nice. Thank y'all for letting me come by and say hi. Oscar, where does the journey go from here? Beautiful monument here at the front part of the cemetery. I can't pronounce that name up there, but they were a very prominent family here in Dallas, but there was no pictures available. Some of the graves here, their names are already there, but they haven't been buried yet. So, pretty cool. On the back it says Sullivan Catatorni, so it must be a combination of the families. I'll have to look this up. I'll see if I can put some stuff in here about them. It looks like these were going to be where the family bodies are going to be interred. Probably there and down below. There's a lot of names on here. So, yeah. A lot of these kids haven't died yet, but it's just like a whole area that's just for that one family. Wow, beautiful. Well, Oscar, we're getting close to the end of the video. What's next up around the next corner? Closer to the back was this really peaceful area. You could see the traffic in the background over close to Central Expressway. And I turned the volume down on the video because I just wanted y'all to experience this beautiful music. Enjoy. some really beautiful markers for the Martin family. Beautiful. Reflecting back on what I've videoed here today, just a beautiful cemetery, guys. A lot of history, a lot of governors buried here. I'll do individual videos on them, but please, if you're ever in Dallas, come join me. Thank you, Lisa from Travel with Lisa, giving me these ideas about just roaming cemeteries and telling the stories. It's just a really, really neat feeling just to be able to talk about stuff like this. So, yeah. A beautiful marker for the Widener family. Oh man, it was just beautiful. Thank you for coming along on this stroll or drive through Greenwood Cemetery here in Dallas. Wonderful cemetery. And I just want to end this video with my famous saying. You know what? No, I'm going to leave it up to Oscar. Oscar, take over, dude.
Hello, everyone. I'm here today. I'm Oscar. I'm here today to end Brexton's video for today. And he always has this one line he always says. You ready? Don't let the road hit you in the butt. Ha ha! Have a nice day. See ya. See ya.
Hey, mama presentation. Hey, mama. First class? Yeah, right.